Hello guys, so now welcome to the should I call it now call it full time analysis of the match between Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon. So we don't see how it happened. The penalty don't finish, so Arsenal don't come out for the competition right now. So Baba Satoka, start from you. I take see the way everything turn out.
Yeah, it turned out badly. The truth is that when you now it be like waiting many people they talk say Arsenal not win EPL. The reason when I talk like that, we say when you needed Arsenal most especially to do some certain things, and rather than they fail. For example, just like the way people see they get the confidence say Arsenal not win EPL. The best chance when Arsenal take win trophy na this Europa League because no better team to even drag on with us than maybe Man City. We too underrate this Sporting Lisbon. Everybody, every pawn site, everybody they thought say Arsenal beat them. And moreover, from the starting, the bad luck where we all take start na injury. From that injury, everything don't get how it is spoiled. And this match pay me so much to the extent say the chances where we even they create, we never even they utilize them. You understand? For that,
Yeah.
I think for that second half, for that the time they take bring Odegaard. So the truth be said, that's why this Arsenal it be like say that now people will get problem. Above all, Arteta was so very stupid. He never even hold ball. When I thought say why they go give Martinelli penalty.
No, Baba Satoka,
Martinelli
they
not
use
good.
kind of strong word. Oh.
No, when I say stupid, it's not insult, as in stupid to elect Martinelli to be among of the penalty take. He not good. He never fall ball. I don't see the fear for you. I see this one will throw away. And really throw away. So it doesn't worth it. So make them go where they belong. So today match, it was I felt talking about today match was one of we fail woefully. The match was so disgusting. Not be say because say we lose, but the match was not even impressive. Maybe we really try or do this one at the end of the day, we don't get luck. The match, Lisbon was really hungry for this match. And at the end of the day, they get the victory. So it's a very a weak match, and we expect much on it. And the end of the day, we fucked up. So kudos to Lisbon. Yeah.
Ogachi, do I did see the match overall?
Baba, my mouth no fit talk wetin my eye see because the fact remain the second half we were completely lost in the second half. The midfield collapsed. These guys were pressing us. Um Jorginho blunder cost us that goal, and also the confidence level for Ramsdale. Sometimes I dey feel like say even the way Ramsdale they do in face. Sometimes I dey feel like say Ramsdale they get eye problem or waiting. Say whether eye they pen himself, they two see. You know, because if you look at Ramsey, waiting person they run out, they come out for posts unnecessarily. You know, waiting person they come out for posts unnecessarily. Now, if not when the introduction of Partey was introduced, now we take that midfield back, and that was when Arsenal started playing, their game, started being controlled. But overall, it is a very bad game for us. And also, if there's something like called luck, the luck was against us when it is going to penalty. I knew within my heart that we are going to lose because Arsenal is not. We are not proving in terms of going into sport kick like if you remember when we play was it Liverpool, we play 4-4, we went into a penalty, we lost the game. So we have a history of losing in a penalty. And come to think of it, we don't have a keeper who can even somebody like our second keeper can even is better in the sport kick. So something like this, when a team that is ready as a champion, you will know your penalty in case in a game like this, you will know before even the game because it can go either way. that okay, if worst case scenario we come to spot kick, these are the guys that we're going to select. Now, even the keeper, if you know that your keeper is not a good, is not good in keeping the goals, what you need to do is to change the keeper. Introduce someone who can stop, all the spot kick. Now, if you look at it, their keeper is very, very good. There's a lot of like 3 or 4 opportunities that he saved completely. This is his reflexes is very, very sharp. He saved it not just by chance. He really, really saved those goals, and they are the better side, and they won. The impact. My prayer is this: I hope the psychological effect of this game doesn't affect us continue, because this is Emirates. And like Babasato talk about Martinelli. Martinelli is not even Babasato, as you talk, me too. As I see Martinelli, I say my cousin did the other place. They watch the game. I thought I say, tell me Martinelli don't lose the ball, because it's written all over his face.
All right, let's change the round
that he's not ready. He's not ready. So, well, the deed has been done. So if we can bounce back from this mess, then we will be champion.
All right, Ogima, you're welcome to the show. So how you take see do everything take pan out?
It don't happen now. Waiting we won't talk again now. Oh, na penalty. Now we don't mess the game up from the beginning, because now we go to talk say why you no start this person. Abi why you no start our first 11, It don't happen, because when you did 2-3 competition, you must dey rotate your players. So the thing don't affect us one, because I believe say normally if we start this game normal with our normal first 11, this game no go this penalty way they go. You understand? So, but we start them the way we say, because as I dey talk, say we no get wetin we fit talk again. You don't be like say I don't dey complain, because already for me, where we no get Saka for feed, because Saka fit no play well, but in present alone, their defender go run back. Nobody go want come front. So seeing Nelson alone for me, they go get confident, man. Say thank God he no dey there. See Saka no dey. So some of the things what we do, I hope that I go take and learn. But no matter how you learn, if you did 2-3 competitions, you must you're my squad game, So now be the thing. So penalty now normal, anybody can win, So and it don't day like that. As my chairman talk, as I don't see Martinelli, I know even think of the rest. I just feel say they go win. But as I see Martinelli, as I they look in eye, as they go that place, I don't see the way say no. It be like Martinelli, the pressure dey in body, the fear dey in body, and he go there, go lose the penalty. But more not take anything away from the goalkeeper, because he calculates well. You understand?
Okay, man, make I just help you a little bit on that. If you see Martinelli, the way he shoots that spot kick,
Yes.
that is the same way, that's the same way he plays in front of in a normal game. And if you check Martinelli, sometimes if he plays like 10, he shoot like 10, only 1 or 2 will go inside. The rest of the 8 will not go. So that is him. That is Martinelli. He can run from here, and if he dey run, he put his head down. They look up the fine, like not really creative. But if now run, he can run 1 million miles dash without any problem. But he cost us this game.
Maybe now our blessing be this to win Premier League. Let's see, because
that is why I say if we can bounce back.
I disagree totally, because the greatest opportunity we get now is Europa League. Because trust me, if you use Europa League to imitate EPL, the giant will the EPL past Europa League.
We agree, but this one a knockout game now, chairman.
No. What am I trying to say is that when you say now the way God wants us, no, God
no want them like that. God no want them like that. Now we make the blunder.
We made the blunder. You are agreed when you leave God setting it. The truth be said, I don't know why. We not say we argue this thing, or CHUKS can't they make me understand. Say our 5 changes don't complete, and I was surprised. Say the guys still come back.
That one now, after the 90 minutes, now you are allowed to, according to the law, you are allowed to make a change after 90 minutes. The normal 90 minutes, we don't exhaust our 5 changes per match now. No be 6.
You know,
We
understand.
don't
So I
already
saw
exhaust
now they
our.
thought no, thank you for correcting me for this, which is I don't know. That's why they ask, you know, understand. And above all, the goal, the as in we are not determined to win to this game. We are not determined, trust me, because the reason injury don't take some kind of position from our hand. Because
Yes.
trust me, this will not be the plan we Ateta want use. Ateta plan want use.
Exactly.
We say everybody we need to play for first 11 will play. But in your same fair rest there, may look the outcome. But trust me, now what if they talk about football? This one say sometimes we don't enter field. Not be the way we they plan out from us, not be say they be again. Not be
Mhm.
what happen for that 2 injury, because that 2 injury could have bring Odegaard to this ball. I would say not injured.
Yes.
Exactly.
True.
You understand? So, and if you say when Odegaard take come, only me for no say we play, but now only that extra time, the two
Because
extra 15 minutes.
even
The
Vieira to stay too long for the
that's
game
what I'm
safe.
saying. So, not be waiting in plan. So the game, we say the opportunity we will still get with Trossard. I believe say that ball don't enter goal. You understand? So now therefore to say when we just throw it that man and say this one not finish, this one not be our own because the player was not aggressive of winning. You
Yeah.
understand? The chances where they get, look the one where they play for say I think was Saka bring a Trossard they use back give the other one, the other
Yes.
one the whole you know so the game was yours
Shit up.
like there is no hope because I believe say this Europa League would have been if we win Europa League, we could have gone for Champions League. At
Yes.
least we have never won this Europa League since Arsenal they exist.
No.
This
Yes.
could have been a better chance and the
A
way
better
we
chance.
did. And the people where we did that league now, we too much underrated these people. That is where I stand. The underration was too much. Say, people who want keep for their home. For our own, and they bury us. They give
And
us what
Baba
they give
Sato,
us return.
Baba Sato, look at it also. You know, for Emirates, I think it's high time Arsenal learn from our way of playing. I understand we want to play this tiki taka game kind of game to entertain the fans and everybody be happy, but sometimes it doesn't work. In a game like this, you change formation, you play dirty and win the game. You play all kind of dirtiness and win the game because this match, let me tell you, is winnable. Very, very,
It's
very
winnable,
winnable.
very winnable now,
It's
yes.
very winnable. But we were like just like it's not like person where just they dance. If they dance around, you are not making effort. Now look at the opposite side. Look at all their counter. Look at everything they do. They are putting all strength. This is like the last.
My chairman, he be like Otata underrate this because
Not to say,
the
be like,
game
hey, who
really
direct the
he too
bros?
underrate these people
That's
because
just it.
if we played see this
Huh?
extra time where we play so see the team see where Arsenal they play.
Now
But
that
when
the
first half
feeling,
we
it
no dey
was,
the
it
game
was,
at
it was
all.
too much. It was. It's
So
actually
the
it's
plan
actually this is the reason where everybody they tell you say Arsenal not win that EPL. You know what?
Exactly.
We
Exactly.
not get confidence for our own self. And they see when you needed these people mostly, now they flop.
I
I
mean,
mean, this match is 100% winnable.
Baba
Okay,
Sato,
you put Ramsey for keeper.
Baba
You
Sato.
put Gabriel Mogales at the boss. You put Gabriel Mogales and all the best defense. Tell me why you not use your quality player to just fair achieve this thing. Maybe say maybe
Yes.
at the end of the day you can't change them. Maybe you want go we don't they win. You want can't go they relax them. So that's the reason I use that English where you correct me says for no use and I make me no one go to that English again. Make me they correct myself
even
because
if he do mistake as first half don't finish, wetin make you no comot the right people, make the main
come on
people
say they
enter.
do other things.
The game
Too
don't
much over
swallow
Sabi.
Arsenal already from beginning. It don't
Baba
show say
Sato,
Arsenal no dey play.
how
All right.
we are leading 1-0. Very clinical goal that Shaka scored, which excites everybody. You can't there. You can't there. One year ball, they just lump ball. You person where come himself, where won't be world class keeper. They jump around for post. Sometimes he go carry ball. Instead of him to throw away the ball, he just they do anyhow. If they do smash, this guy love the ball. The ball, if you look at the eye, look at Ramsey eye. Sometimes if you look in eye well, you see say whether this guy eye they pen up or they see. This thing called internet. Oh boy, the thing pen me. It pen me die.
All right. No, actually, you don't talk very well. So, Alex, I said, don't join us for the studio. Okay, before Alex, I make I just respond to some comments. So, I see Pamo the talk say, we move. You can't win all games. That's football for you. That's very true. Then, at the same time, Ogagbenga, they said the mistake was starting Pablo Vieira. Ogamalo, they say this was what Ateta want, so he's happy. Akpede Raymond, they say, we no get squad depth. See, the toxicity with the this comment section. You go the wonder whether na Arsenal fans. Well, no say since I never talk. Make Organic side first talk before me I go address the room. Organic side, you have the floor. I can see the match.
Well done, my people. Well, now walk a day we are just take style watch the match. You see, number one, first and foremost, me I don't they talk about. A lot of people know they agree with me. Me, fine. Ramsdale, if he they make some saves, fine. But me, I know to get confidence in him in the post. Against now, since when I don't zero my mind, he gets some goals where Rams they concede. When you don't they concede, where you supposed to be those goals. Keeper not supposed to they consider that goal where Rashford score against Man U, the first goal. Exactly. He can do better for that goal. Imagine say we don't win that match. You don't understand. So I don't know what in the drum. Though I'm not going to blame anybody or use anybody as a scapegoat in this game. It has happened. Nothing we can do about it. We just have to move on. And again, I just want to ask, what happened to Tierney? Why he's not playing? Is he injured again?
No, he's 100% fit. Now be where the fair they use to the oppressors. The same call your wrong come out go meet the peer. Now that plays the first start of the fair use from first half. You understand?
I know. Well, I don't understand. Well, I don't even know what have you come, but this kind of defeat pay me. As in, it pay me reach inside my bone.
The underration too much. Just really say the underration too much.
Complacency. Yes, we underrated them. Overconfidence.
Confidence. Now,
it's now obvious.
The problem where they get waiting my bros they talk so. You know, see person where they compete with them, and then see person who go put down for bench. All this mistake where they make, you go for go they sit down, go they correct.
Yeah, I swear the mistake where we make we say world class keeper where they pay me now be that Martinez. That guy now the guy we say is supposed the number one spot for Arsenal. But since they happen, I don't want to go back to the past. That now it now shows that without Party, our midfield is empty.
Of course.
It's obvious that without Party, no Arsenal. It's obvious.
Check it out. When Party came in, we recovered the midfield.
Now we took the midfield.
Now it just be like say person when they just touch it say our knot was loose. So they can't tie the knot. Everybody can't get sense. Everybody can't get sense, can't know what they do. Now introduction of Saka as well. You see the tempo of the game change. Now also Odegaard coming in. There's a lot of things. In fact, I think I need to go back to the drawing board, analyze the whole thing. Yeah, sometimes somebody made a comment here say, whether na Babasato or Ogachus made a comment here say, you never win your present game. You did the last. Yes, you did the last your best players. You gotta win this one first. Before you talk about the next plan. So if you win this one, your best players are injured, then we will understand.
That's it. That's what I said.
They're not there. Then you use whatever you have to play the next game. Yes, that's how it's supposed to be. You are playing a game like this. You just mess this game up.
We still no win. Our best players they still won. So what will be the difference?
Don't talk. All right, everybody don't talk well. Now I see many comments for the comment section. People they talk say why Ateta no start the first 11 players. Now the for me, the way I think see how everything happen. There is not every time you start your best players every time the same first 11. If not like that they do, why do you have the bench? Why are we buying the squad depth? I remember this time now we're playing every 3-4 days. We get match on Sunday, we get match against Crystal Palace. We can't be using the same
3 days, 4 days don't finish, my brother.
Yes.
So we have that game. Yeah. We have that games who they play now. So that is why I dey put myself for Ateta. Sure, I try to do devil's advocate. Now Ateta go to look the lineup. Say, okay, let us start some people. Second half, depending on what's stop, we go bring in some of the best players. Like Partey was in the bench. People like Saka was in the bench. Odegaard was in the bench. Okay, so the second half, we go bring in. Things happened in the first half that nobody expected. Nobody saw that coming. We had injuries to people like Tomiyasu. How many minutes? He altered the
It
plan.
was 8 minutes.
We bring in Ben White.
Yeah, 8 minutes. Yeah.
Nobody who expected that. We brought in one another person to play. Before you know what happened, Saliba said pull up. We brought in a whole team that was rusty. 2 out of our 5 substitutions don't go like that, which means in the remaining minutes we can only change 3. So sometimes you put in some of these unexpected variables on the table and understand from Ateta's point of view. If you were Ateta, what would you have done? As we can't go like that now, we score. Shouldn't Ateta tell Rams they make him come aside?
Shoes.
When they equalize us,
Why would this
they come.
Okay, I've been
For the
one time
first
you
half,
make carry on. Yeah, for that first half. Yeah.
nobody expected Ateta to remove Gabriel Jesus because Ateta would have seen that Gabriel Jesus was not in the match. They brought in a Trossard immediately. Some people go even they argue, say why they even start Jesus in the first place. Say maybe in the match, but I felt it was the best avenue for him to play. They bring in Trossard, that is irrelevant now. So they become bringing Partey and Saka. What am I trying to say? Number one, some people say we underrate this Sporting Lisbon, we don't underrate them. On a normal thing, we are expected to win, whether we like it or not. But we don't lose. We say we don't lose. That does not make this talk. This is why they say for the comment section. Sometimes we wonder, are we Arsenal fans? Are you expecting to win your matches? Sporting Lisbon, they come fry granite here. Don't lose, you don't lose. Nobody say them beat us. We lost in penalty. Penalty is anybody's game. So say Martinelli score and Saka lose. What do we go talk? After saying maybe Trossard lose penalty. Anybody can lose penalty. All of us were there. We can play 10 penalty. We can lose.
Sure.
So many they can't say because of this one. Penalty is anybody's game. The fans are still singing there because the fans know it's penalty. So make we stop all this blame game. We don't lose. Support this team. Focus on the EPL. Make we win the EPL title. Now, whether you like it or yes, it go help us in the running because we will get more time to prepare for games. That's just the truth.
That's the area I'm even going to. When they talk about whether they interview any Hala when they watch for GLF TV, where I choose a talk. I think this morning and yesterday. And Hala say whether they tell about 7 goals we score. It make them understand say now the reason why they bring in be this one, not be even the EPL. Meaning they not equally they tell you now say they are not even the desperate of the EPL. What we are desperate of is the Champions League. This is the reason they bought me. This is the reason. So it is time now for we to decide either we go for the Champions League or we go more for that for the EPL. So the truth is that we don't come on for Europa League now. Now, yeah, sorry, we don't come on for Europa League now. It's for we now to focus on this
on the
EPL where we are the clamor for. But what we are trying to say in any game at hand, we don't need to underrate anybody. You understand? So we don't need to underrate body. At least, I believe Arteta now very good coach with Sabilen. He will stand as a warning to her. And above all, I'm not too blaming him. This was not his plan of the game. Now the injury will happen. But why am I angry is that I told you for that first I say, come on Granit Xhaka, bring Partey. Come on Martinelli, bring Trossard. Then come on Vieira, bring Odegaard.
Yeah.
Trust me, I will say he did these 3 things. Trust me, the game will still be balanced for that first half. These 3 people, I will say bring and come, go for them more better because you know why we are talking. You see the life where Partey come. Or guy man when they talk about that midfield, and you see say when Partey take on that midfield, can't they balance? You understand? And if you see when Odegaard take on, now we can't even see pass where we not even feel use for that extra minute to even score.
Yes.
You understand? For guys say Gabriel Jesus not there in perfect form. Believe me, that guy was still bullying them by committing 1 or 2 things. I don't know for my
own. They tell you they're not supposed to come out.
Gabriel Jesus.
Now Martinelli when they supposed to come out.
They even do anything. They're supposed to just come out. This is where my anger they come. Where they try to say Arteta fucked up. You understand? Although say they don't know of it, but at least I would say remove these 3 people. And if you look at these 3 people, they're among of the people who come make things was okay because Nancy was partially okay. At least Trossard for the sweep up with him. Go Martinelli, we may come there. We go for them, okay, but this. But all the same, the deal has already done. Just like the way Satu was going to say, we don't need to complain for the spilled milk. It has already spilled, you understand? But it's a lesson to us to our coach Arteta, at least Baba. Nobody is supposed to underrate my brother. The underration show.
Wait, Baba Sato, short. Make I go round. I don't hear this make I from Baba Sato. How Arteta underrate these people? How could he have? Which first 11 info? You make I start from Baba Sato, then I'll go to Ogachin and I'll go to Ogima. Because I disagree with you people on that, but make I hear from you first.
Okay. How we say this man come, bring our first 11. He did the same mistake he made for first leg. Keeping all these people, when we even get chance drop for their home, we'll be thinking now, say if we want to come out, if he not made mistake, he could have even still drop Ramsey now. Bring what did I call this keeper?
Matona.
Matona. I go for put Matona there as well. He go for still use come on Gabriel Megales. Bring that guy.
Sorry, before you continue, I want to just make one observation. You see, now you are talking from the point of insight. Talking from the point of saying you don't see the... wait, get what I want to put in before you continue. You are talking from the point of hindsight. You don't see the result. Talk from the point of before the match end.
Okay.
The first level.
Okay.
The first level. Okay. How was because if for some we win, nobody go talk on direction.
Baba, we got Baba. I go for still talk. You know what? I go tell you saying a narrow escape. I will say that one go with Tesco because these people really play massively. They come win. They don't put any of their key player for bench. The way they take start for that first leg, now the way they say only waiting they keep. Now be that 2 people will get a local, and the people who they even bring come better past those people will get to yellow card where you not even play. The way they take Pepe, I see no reason why we not bring Odegaard. I see no reason why we don't bring Party. I see no reason why we don't bring what did I call this guy? Saka. I see no reason. If we don't, is it possible if we don't win, we're going to reserve these people for against this week match? Bad. So at the end of the day, now I will say maybe the team we bring all this first 11 and we can't get injured as we get. We go fit manage and say our key player had already there. So now just to bring out some defense, more tidy now up. That's just it. So now that be my first point. Waiting for lose guard.
All right. Ogachin, how you take underrate this Lisbon?
Okay, Baba. In one of your one of your show, you talk say their coach don't they talk plenty. Say him the 2-2 draw. The 2-2 draw where we play. Say that one self na my. Say in they come to win. Say that game, this game, they open. That word alone they tell you say not threats. It don't threaten you. It don't tell you say, oh boy, make you prepare and they come your home. Not like say for Bible, for Bible studies, they talk say, make you not prepare your home or the Lord is coming soon. Oh boy, the Lord don't come. Sure. Pepe una. There's no two ways about it. We are not ready. We did not prepare. If we are prepared, you treat every game as your last opportunity, your last game. That is why when Ateta they talk, say, I'm taking one game at a time.
You not take this one like that.
That one now for March. If not before March, every game is your final. If I'm a coach, I'm telling my boys, this is your last opportunity to win this trophy. Arsenal should have the opportunity for us to have 2 trophies. We never check a chase all of them. Man, they don't. If now they don't leak UEFA cup like pot of soup. They don't leak them. Only us. Only Arsenal as a big team.
Even my you win 4-0, 4-1. Still use their full squad. To play today.
Full squad.
They don't reserve anything.
What if they worry our squad? We don't talk this thing before, Baba. But remember when we talk about squad them, we say
no, man, you know get EPL for weekend. You need to get the facts right.
No,
Man
no,
U
no,
don't
no.
But
have
I
EPL.
think we
That
can.
is
We dey
why they
talk
can
about
have no. You
use
you
the
talk that
first
Man U
thing.
fact. I will not the correct. No, I don't correct that Man
Yeah,
U
but they
analogy.
get
Say
FA
you know
Cup.
work.
But
They
the
You
get
know
FA
what
Cup.
compare
FA
FA Cup and EPL now? FA Cup is a smaller match compared to EPL. So that
No,
analogy, you
But
don't
they
work.
don't look like small. Now we dey
no,
try
Baba,
correct you say they say take
Baba, make I
each
declare
and
my
every
time. Make I
one.
finish now.
Every no, we go clear out. They talk and say every match take and pace a game after the game. No
Get
reason
it?
say that small or no
No, that
Yes.
small.
one. Oh, guy, you don't come. Me say I will respond after I get to the talk. I
See,
want to
see,
clarify on that point.
this game. Why can't we play our best? Big teams never lose.
I will tell you how we can't
Never
our
give a
best.
chance to
Very
sleep.
true.
We sleep on this game. That's why we lose. We sleep. Our boys sleep. You know, even if you get like you talk say why we get bench. Oh, but bench did a bench. Oh, bench na bench. Check out somebody like Man City. Their bench
Okay.
is equal to their full squad. Somebody like Real Madrid, their bench is equal to their full. Our bench is not like that. But that means you have to use. I would rather Ateta start with the first 11. Now you can, if they win like 2-3, you cannot introduce your second 11 and rest them that time. That would have been a perfect start. Unlike starting
Okay.
second 11, then you can't when things done they hard you can't introduce your first 11. You know, make sense
All
now.
right.
I choose
All right.
before you
So
talk. I don't say you
let's
talk. I want
all right.
ask you one question. I beg. I will say maybe
Okay.
we can't dey win and can't dey command those people. They bring our first 11. Is it not the same thing? Now fair keeping there, then later you can't dey bring the second half. You better know your
Then
use
after
them.
between one explain. Yeah, now one explain. Now you need to understand one thing. We played our match against Fulham. Before that match against Fulham, Odegaard was sick. Trossard was sick. Abi, we not expected they go start. I thought I said go do late fitness test. They can't play against Fulham. They started. Odegaard with the sickness, they did a quick recovery miraculously, and they played. And they played for a very long time. You get. Now, how do you expect players that were not certified 100%? They played the Fulham match to come the next 4 days to play against this high intent. Me, I the good devil's advocate. They try to put myself in Ateta's shoes. How do you expect these same players? You don't know the state of mind. You're not the coach. You're not with them in the training. How do you expect these same players to play to start this match? That was why Gabriel Jesus, will play 15 minutes for the match, was used as a starting 11 in this match. Those people who finished the match, they were arrested because they are not 100% okay. They are not machines. They can't play every 4 days, every 3 days. They are not robots. That is why Odegaard was on the bench. That is why people like Saka, when they play consecutively every match, was on the bench. That is why Lilo Trossard was on the bench. Trossard entered second half. Trossard don't start because he played the Fulham game. This is 4 days later. That is why if you watch Ateta press conference, they say everybody will get game time now because we rotate. We can use these people every. When you understand these variables, you go understand why Ateta can use the same first 11 in every match after 4 days. You are not there with this man in the training to understand what's in it to cut him slack. That is why people like Odegaard dey for bench. They no start am. You get. Then come add the injury we come up for the first half, we come scatter and destabilize our plan. At the end of the day, I'm saying comments here. It's Ogamalo. Anytime we ask and lose like this, you don't even know how to like you allow emotions cloud the judgment. Somebody else, you can person drop comment now. Wait, say this Ogamalo no be Arsenal fan. Anytime we ask, you don't already say me the sack. If Ateta do one thing, make the soccer, and you are Arsenal fan, but you forget that these same players we put for the bench, they were not 100% fit 5 days ago. They were sick. They just bring them in. Miraculously, they played and they scored. We call it happy for them. Ateta, the physios, feel and say this guy no they fit to just play 3 days ago, making rest. So that is why me, I know the Ateta mind, but sometimes you think for the person. Just put yourself in his shoes. Ask yourself,
Satu,
if they're
yeah,
100% fit, if you use them. That's the way me I see them. But interest them. And why do we have a squad if we cannot depend on other people to play? So because of we
Satu,
lose, no means so we go put the whole building down. When
yes,
we don't lose, so we don't lose.
Satu,
They
the
come in good stride.
no, we all have said we already lose, but we already view our opinion. But the truth is, Satu, the truth is, you cannot pursue two things at the same time and get states and get them. You must go for the the one you really wants to go and leave the other ones. What am I trying to
For
say is
me,
that
I believe that our priority now this EPL line.
that's where I'm going to now, where you talk. So now everybody knows say, because according to Pegadola, he say he knows say Arsenal will still lose, then will still lose. But now they still they still
Champions League.
Champions League, and they still this thing. Trust me, again where will reach us and they'll decide, because one of their players already they talk that thing now. You understand? Now we don't decide to face EPL because we are not in Europa League again. Now we
Yeah,
will get time to take rest, get time for
exactly.
anybody will get injury. Just be like what happen against that time, we will not do any competition. We will come to play for EPL. We just focus on EPL. What we say we go Champions League last season. So now waiting they
Yeah,
happen now. So the deal has already been done. We should go back and prepare for Newcastle on Sunday. Crystal
Crystal
Palace. I
Palace.
mean. Yeah,
Make I
Crystal
ask
Palace.
this
Yeah.
question. I get question to ask.
Okay.
My question is this: clubs or teams where they win treble, said to or waiting they call up everything where they
Yeah.
call up where they win. They get different head from us. So when would they talk about say that means we don't have the capacity to play, win EPL and win UEFA Cup. We don't have the capacity, you
We
know.
don't have the capacity now. I'll go ask you when you finish talking.
Yes. So what I'm saying is this: if we they talk say as a team, it is our own mistake. So we don't have to give excuses. Say, oh, because of this or because of that, we fumble, and now why they knock us ton. If we no fumble,
You know that cost on turn and penalty.
Baba, in the
You know
history,
big up.
Baba, in the history of soccer, these people come our domot, come our house, come knock us, knocking na
Na
knocking.
penalty. Na
Na penalty,
penalty.
na you use
Penalty is any
penalty
man's
knock us
game.
na. Baba, people
Penalty is any man's game.
Baba, people they knock from front, people they knock from back. It depends on how which side where you want to take knock. So they use that penalty knock us. Na knock na. So what did they talk be say? If we are resilient, you know, we have to build our mind to compete in every competition. It doesn't matter. We have to compete in UEFA, still win that UEFA, still win EPL. They can do it. But the thing we say, you know, like Baba Sato say, you said to we prioritize. Now that's when the priority comes. Now, I prefer say they say we lose, you know, just we lose cheaply because even the God when they scores. Ramsdale, I don't they talk about and look Ramsdale very well. The guy eye the pen up. If the way they look like this, if they like this, they walk out. In the walk out like person when they see. They in there like this, they love this ball. I think they jump around, they come out from 18. What thing they come out from I can't do? What thing they come out?
What about the one-on-one where you say, because you see that one, Abi?
No
I
mind,
see
no
that
mind.
one.
I got you. Now let the one win the score and then the count. What about the one-on-one with trust miss?
That one,
See,
they scatter in face. Baba, they scatter in face.
but the truth we say, the deal has already done, man. We know if we win all game, but the truth we say, Arteta was fucking up as in he could have done. Since the mistake has already done, let's take it as we see it and let's focus on EPL. We don't get anything we
And
want to talk now or want to change
And you
anything.
get what like with that about Ogachi they say those where they win treble, whether they get 3 head. Nobody say they get 3 head. If you remember, about some days ago, I think I do press conference. I think I call it talk about which stage we did. I think that before you ask now, we have 5-stage plan. So we do for phase 3. So in fact, we are ahead of schedule. Maybe not because we compete for the league title. That's why everybody they talk. If it so I'm disappointed in some people right now that I don't expect them to be saying the kind of things they're saying in the comment section.
Sachus,
So
you don't
because
need to.
of Arsenal
Sachus,
lose this
you
one
don't.
match, then we should sack
Uh,
Ateta. using
That's
some
true.
kind of words I cannot say
That's
on live now. If I talk the way that they
Sartreuse.
talk there now, if I read their comments, YouTube
No,
will give
no,
me strike.
Sartreuse, you no need to. I dey always tell you this word. You see, you no need to dey aggressive of anything where anybody dey talk. That's why
Yes.
na live show. They can say whatever they want to say. Your duty is for you to correct the one that decide to listen. The one that doesn't decide not to listen, let him explain to his own self. Now the way they pay now. You understand? Just like when Oga Emmanuel call us now, when they talk about nursing. That time I say, Baba, not be wear me for the watch this boy for the wash out. He say no, so not be say no try. I say, Baba, Nelson never do anything here.
Yeah.
Even talk about Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus never even do anything. Gabriel Jesus was doing what he do his best. You understand? But in other people, people might say he's not good, he doesn't do anything. So my opinions are true. You no need to they disappoint. Some people will come here to criticize. You don't know how
Exactly.
many people will not criticize you, where they even talk say they do this way, they do this one later, they'll still change my it's an opinion. You
Baba,
understand? Wait, they pay
Baba
them,
choose.
you know, understand. So now so it be.
But choose also, you don't know, say some people where they there, where they here self, where maybe they're not even a Arsenal fan. It's possible.
It's possible,
Well,
yeah, it's possible.
They're not Arsenal fan. Like we be Arsenal fan, we are talking based on based on passion. We are passionate about the real Arsenal fan. We still love our boys. Yes, we love them, but we are talking so that if then they hear us, make them do those corrections. That's why we are talking our
That's
own.
it, yeah.
But not be person go talk say sack Ateta. That's why they sack person. And that's what they take sack person. Person went on waiting. Person when win all this award. Waiting the person. Waiting Ateta don't do for Arsenal. Come out all the tired legs. Everything. See waiting this guy. Waiting this guy talk. When we say all the cabals. Where they cause us our problems for our team. Say Ateta gradually eliminate them. You understand? Now they build a team like you said 5-stage whatever. We are ahead of schedule, but it's okay. The thing is that Ateta he is trying, and he will learn. So you learn from your mistake. But the team pay me because I was thinking our rivals they tell us say they don't win UEFA many times, UEFA Cup many times. They don't graduate from UEFA. They talk of Champions League. You know, we will never even win UEFA. We never come on UEFA. We never win. So they did the maybe when they talk that kind of thing. The only team where they here, where we go now. This is even all the UEFA Cup where we don't reach this stage. They see and say now we be the now. One or two mistakes they carry us come out because if you look at the teams where remain, oh boy, if we reach that final, we'll collect that. Man U, if we play Man U finals, we'll go beat Man U.
we need to round off because this is to one and to one. Don't enter another day for you.
Sartreuse, before we
And
round up,
you
yeah, I mean, I will tell you one word before you come out. The truth is that this one way will lose Europa
say,
League. So they say may they sack Ateta. If Ateta come up for that first position, my God, they'll teach.
oh, but that's what I say. I just get disappointed in some comment because how do you move from 100 to 0 in a minute? From Ateta is the best manager to sack Ateta. I like it busts my brain, but it is what it is. I know say most of Arsenal fans when they don't the vex, like maybe Arsenal don't lose, they know how to control their emotions. Anything just enter their head, they just throw them out. They know they pass through the normal thought process. So well, it is what it is. Or that one no mean someone no support Arsenal against Crystal Palace. So Crystal Palace. You see, as we don't lose this one now. Anything we make us go lose against Crystal Palace. Hey, this conversation no go enter me and some people. Wallahi, the way they go take enter me for this conversation, it go be like saying that we be at center. All right, but then football of us we need to go get because time don't really go. I need to go sleep so I go wake up early to go do the show. You get many calls they come in. I know people calls again. Time don't go. You get so special thanks to our community members. Everybody they vex, nobody's happy. So I go still give a round of applause. We try and return us and our community in-house funded. So like usual, after the pray for now. Even when I see money to buy that to the follow us. See now, this is to one. Like 100 and something people still they watch us, they never sleep. So they got replenished in pocket in Jesus' name and inshallah, amen. So from me and the guys, now good morning, All right, guys. Bye bye.
I greet you,
I greet you, boss.
so much.